Hi, Tanya. I'm going to give you some feedback for your assessment. First of all, um, according to the criteria for this assessment, which is interacting with others and sharing information, competency, those are the competencies from the CLB document, and it's a speaking task. Um, if you look at the rubrics, I asked that you encourage conversation and show interest by responding to at least two classmates. I'm not sure if you did that. I don't think you did. Expressing opinions and feelings about the film, which you did very clearly. Agreeing and disagreeing. Showing fluency. And then, of course, grammar. And just did you achieve the task overall, which I would say you did. Sorry, I'm just going to find your link. Oh, that's not yours. There you are. Okay. In this journey, Ella is persevering and motivated by her uncle's Dave's wishes, who passed away. So ED there. I absolutely agree. She's achieved what she proposed to do. So you're narrating a story that took place in the past. So you're going to be using the past tense. For example, she convinced her Aunt Corey to come on the kayak trip with her, even though they encountered some difficulties from family members who, past tense, didn't want them to carry out this plan. Because you have the even though, you need to finish the sentence. Okay, so that's the clause, even though they encountered some difficulties from family members who do not want them to carry out this plan, comma, they did not give up. And I would take that out. Okay, so remember when you use even though and you have a clause, you need to also have an independent clause. So this is the dependent clause or the subordinate clause, and then you need an independent clause. So you can change that just by having a comma. So great use of adverbs. Furthermore, on the way during the kayak trip, the weather was not friendly. So could you find another word for friendly? It's not a word we usually apply to the weather, period. She is still persistent to complete this journey. So, or you could say, nevertheless, she moves ahead or moves along or continues or perseveres. You could use that again as well. So good answer, just a little bit of structure. Protecting the environment is a human responsibility. So that should be singular. And there we should have an article. On the one hand, using oil pipeline and oil tanker traffic can make profits, which increase economy for the government, which increases the economy for the government. You need articles. On the other hand, it is really dangerous for the environment. You need a preposition. Human safety comes first. If the oil tanker is leaking, we would have food poisoning, such as seafood and the water we drink. Of course, we need to protect our earth in a good way for the next generation. Okay, so so your ideas are clear, and I like how you're using adverbs and connected speech, but you need to work on articles and prepositions. Okay, so that was number 2. I think number 3 was talking about other themes. This movie really touched me by family connections. I think what you would like to say is that another important theme is, or was, family connections. There is no doubt fighting. Human rights are important, but family is a small world. I felt heartwarmed, ED, by their actions to show how much they cared about their relationship. Again, really nicely expressed. I really like your ideas here. Just try to make sure you use the correct tense, past tense. I would like to go to the Sahara with my other half, not another half. Another half would mean one more partner. Okay, thanks very much, and you'll be getting the rubric back soon.